I'm playing a real nigga, and it's all Madden.
Today, from TIAA Bank Field
Well, I
in
figured out what was wrong with
Florida,
my face, JB.
it's week
It
4
said I had,
of the NFL on EA Sports.
Damn, you gotta make me use my English words now. But let me go get the correct term. Let me drop this link in here real quick. Is it dermatitis? Yeah, it's pretty much that. It's like when babies have that cradle scalp,
and the Jacksonville Jaguars taking on Aaron Rodgers and the Philadelphia Eagles.
They gave me some
the calendar may say autumn, but temperatures are still pretty sweltering here in North Florida. But the good news, the radar is clear. Still, hydration will be key today at TIAA Bank Field in Jacksonville. Nothing like the fanfare of introductions to an NFL game, and that was in evidence a moment ago. Fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it. This crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up between the Philadelphia Eagles and the Jacksonville Jaguars. With Charles Davis, as always, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And Charles, you talk about storylines in this one. I think it begins and ends with our two quarterbacks, certainly two of the best in the business.
And nowadays, I don't think you can get by for long periods of time without a top-flight quarterback. The way the game is played, with all the responsibility he has, and how the game flows through him, if he's not on the top of his game, your team's not going to benefit at all.
Yeah, I got a computer in both leagues.
Oh, computer game, yeah.
Your team's not going to benefit.
I got a dub on I got the sim dub against D-Lens.
Oh, yeah.
Damn, I was supposed to be literally in the car on the way to Vegas with that nigga right now. Yeah, but I had just went to Vegas on Tuesday, so I was like, bro, like I went on Tuesday, got back here Wednesday, and was supposed to go to LA on Thursday to meet D-Lens. And I called D-Lens, I'm like, bro, I'm tired in a bitch. I can't leave right now. Like I would have I still might shoot out there like midday tomorrow.
Dainty, tell me.
Man, I hate this goddamn. This shit might disconnect my Yeah, I gotta turn this shit on. There we go. Jerry kids. And then, alright, here we go. Shit.
Seems like we were just starting training camp, but here we are in October, and off we go on EA Sports. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the inline. So now here comes the Eagles offense as they get ready to take over. They'll be led out by their high.
To creep into the game. One analytic that's been there for a long time. Teams that start 0-3 usually don't make the playoffs. So we know one quarterback today that's determined to end that slide right now. It's not impossible, but this is a must-win for him and his team.
I went and watched some little kids play football just now. Not little kids, some high school kids. Yeah, Willis High School and Cypress Woods. Yes, I was.
They're setting things up for maybe later in the game.
Leslie's nephew plays quarterback for Willis. It was at Southwoods High School. It was just a scrimmage.
On second down, it's Hines. They'll only get a couple up to about the 30.
Early down stuff to put this offense in a precarious position. We know that securing the point of attack, especially against the big-bodied guys in the middle of this D, has got to be priority.
It's by Walmart on 290. It's behind that Plucker, Chesapeake, and all that shit. Nah, Skinner. Yeah.
Working from the gun, Rogers. That's complete to Hines out of the backfield. And he's going to have an Eagles first down. They needed 5 there on third down. He winds up getting 7.
That's a pretty play there coming out of the backfield, but as that back, you've got to be conscious of making sure you're securing the football. When you get out in the open field, sometimes you get a little loose with it as you're trying to get up ahead of steam. Make sure you keep it close to your body because those defenders are trying to punch it free. He does a nice job there protecting the ball and picking up a first down.
Rodgers now on first down.
Damn, step forward, Javon Holland.
And his throw's going to be
I think Sean Murphy Bunting was hurt.
Yes, sir. How about an Allenboy there on first down? Got his hand
it was wild to watch high school kids, niggas literally throwing the ball every play.
And actually got
they work again from the 38.
They running, nigga, they running RPOs. They running a lot of RPO shit, screens. Yeah, it's a lot of RPOs and screens really, and a lot of sprint out like flood shit. It's a lot of They're not traditional like getting in, you know, under the center. I didn't see nobody under the center the whole time. Yeah, it wasn't. Yeah, they didn't run no.
They ain't playing waller ball.
Yeah, they didn't. Yeah, think about that. They didn't run no under the center plays. They run it spread. Yeah. Back there, you back there with a running back.
They'll find Hines out of the backfield. And that play went nowhere. Losing yardage. It'll be back at the 36. Well, you can see what they wanted to do. They wanted to set up the screen there, but it got blown up.
It's hard to run that play if you're not getting a lot of pressure at the quarterback because the space doesn't open up. They were able to read that one and slow it down and stop it before they could get a first down.
Only 2 punts for him last week in the loss as he gets this one away. And this one hits at the 3 and then bounds into the end zone for a touchback. So here's the first drive now for the Jags. They'll be led out by a Heisman runner-up during his college days. It's the versatile Jalen Hurts.
And what I'm looking for from him today,
a house he rented out there.
The things every quarterback is looking to do.
Nigga, Errol Spence. You talking about tonight or tomorrow?
Running it,
yeah, tomorrow Errol Spence supposed to play back out, but Errol Spence backed out.
As well as exhibiting some leadership. That's what he's trying to accomplish.
They'll run for the first time here with Matt Breida. And he'll get this up to the 34-yard line. First play of the drive going for 14 and a first down.
Partner, is that what you call a quick hitter? That was actually a bolt of lightning, wasn't it? Right out of the gate.
And, of course, on the heels of him winning AFC Offensive Player of the Week 1 week ago. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Hurts. That'll be complete to Breida. And he will lose yardage here to the 31-yard line. Despite the completion, they're going to wind up losing 3 there. 2nd down. Really good defensive effort. They were all over that little swing pass out to the right side.
That's probably 15 yards, yeah.
Terrific read, better execution, and done with a lot of enthusiasm, wasn't it?
Absolutely.
They saw it all the way, ran to the football, and caused a nice play for lost yardage.
And he'll get this one up to about the 39.
Cam. You watching?
Decided to hand it off that time on the run pass option.
Appeared to be an easy decision. Just gave
Fuck
it
around and
inside.
restart this. And what? Yo, that shit happened fast. Jesus Christ.
That nigga popped the fuck out of that boy.
Boy.
Damn, you down 13, love?
And that's the boy. Oh, that nigga just won a Heisman. He take him out like that.
He took him out. He said, "Get your rookie ass out of here, boy."
Bro.
Well, I forgot about the free restart in the first quarter.
Yeah, this will be a Jaguars first down as he's got.
I damn near be playing the first quarter super reckless just because of that. But that was just regular shit. I'm finna try to get this. I'm trying to try to get a quick TD.
To hold them under 20, because to me that's the magic number. 20-point score gives yourself the best chance to win. So
yeah, they let a nigga work 22 with the Cowboys.
They could be in some trouble.
I think so, because then you turn it into a shootout, and that means your offense has to keep pace.
They immediately throw the other quarterback in.
Taken in by Chark, and taking it across midfield and inside the 45. The Jags picking up the first down there, a gain of 12.
Well, from their point of view,
that's
this
trash.
game could not be starting out much better, could it? Force a punt on defense, and now they're moving it crisply on offense.
Crisply, I like that.
Oh, yeah, I did, but yeah, it was weird, right? You saw it?
You put a score in here, long way to go, but you're right, that's a heck of a start.
Yeah, and I think this is where the play caller is looking at his play sheet and saying, to have that dagger play, to have that play and just finish them off right now, because I think they'd love to gain that big advantage early.
This is Breida. They get 6. That'll leave
little bitty,
bro.
Cam, look at this, bro.
Here, but those kind of runs,
fucking Charlie Woodson, bro.
World of opportunities for this
oh,
why is he overthrowing that bitch?
Here's the 7th play of this drive.
Good job,
this
Big
is
Nick.
3rd and 4. Throwing is Hurts. And he's got his man, Marquise Brown. And he gets it all the way down inside the 10. And
Big Nick, let's go. I'm going to change your shoes after the game, bro.
Sets up a first and goal.
A very early momentum changer there.
Well, I hit
Actually,
ball.
a dream killer for the defense because they forced a third down. Felt like they had a good chance to get up
Beat them
change
off to them.
and then they got hit.
Change your shoes, man. Hold on. What you doing out here with them shoes on, bro? All right, then not a real test.
Yeah.
Here's Hurts to throw. Flush to his right.
This nigga here throws
now that'll be tipped and intercepted. Jordan Brooks with it. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. When he went on the move there and started rolling out, I thought there was a window, but that window closed quickly, intercepted.
And sometimes, despite how big your arm talent is, you don't get enough on a throw when you're on the move as opposed to setting your feet and stepping into one. That may have been the case there, and the defense certainly benefited.
I mean,
call it no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd down.
I mean,
really shouldn't be a surprise. It's going to be hard to move people in this situation. You know they're going to bring the pressure defensively. Because I remember playing in these spots, and my coach was always saying, don't be afraid to try and create a safety, too. They're going to bring pressure.
Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again, 2nd and 10.
You got to do it to their right.
This is Hines. 2 yards the loss, and now 3rd and 12.
I thought it was however it is on the screen.
No, it's to whatever the defense
is it really?
Yeah. You got to do
I didn't. So it's opposite. I probably never knew that.
Yeah,
I honestly probably never really knew that.
Like when you blitz your
We're scoreless after 1.
Yeah, Cam. I'm out.
And that even finna play with it.
Because I still hadn't scored it.
As they face a
still ain't scored.
12 coming up.
After these messages.
Right.
Right back.
Cowboys come back like, wait, this is familiar, but still kind of different. I got to put them in some weekend.
Just a 2-yard pickup, and that should necessitate a call for the punt team here on 4th down.
We often talk of situational football. Let's just call it team football. The defense did their job, got off the field, brought the punting situation, so they're turning the ball back over to their offense. You think those guys will get along very well right now? Of course they will. Defense helped the offense. Now it's their turn to take it downfield.
Here's Jordan Berry now, as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time. And he's able to get it out of there, and this is a pretty good kick. Pulled in at the 24.
Get out of there. Get out of there.
An excellent return that time, 26 yards. And this offense takes over in great shape right at the 50, 1st and 10.
This nigga posted that. Come on. Juddy be holding
Matt Breed in the offense heading back out. First month of the season, those numbers pretty solid. Does he continue that?
I think so, because when you come out of the gate this strong, that means
he's always because I feel like we were together when I took that picture.
So I wouldn't have any doubt.
No, you posted that shit somewhere. You probably posted it extra whole ass.
They called him in and said, "Look, you're our guy. Okay, we're going to continue to stick with this as long as we're winning games. You ready for the challenge?" And
nah, that picture's from something, bro.
That as the season moves on.
And I'm sure he said challenge accepted. And he is
that picture's from something.
The 35,
I feel like it's from one of them whatchamacallits, bro. One of them PV, one of them spring homecomings. That's what I really feel like it's from. But I can't place it.
Made sure he secured the catch. And then anything after that, we count that as a bonus. And indeed, he gets enough for the first down.
From the gun, it's Hurts. Flushed out right. And they move this all the way down to the 9.
Why are you over?
A really nice gain of 25 yards.
Now they're completing a couple on this drive, but they peeled off some pretty good chunks of yardage, too.
Absolutely. Great start. 2 nice plays in the pass game. Now can they continue to feed off that?
54 is Mike. 54 is Mike. Check. Watch 54. Watch 54. Okay.
Throwing from the gun, it's Hurts. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Certainly appeared to take away his first read, and by the time he tried to look elsewhere and find an open target, the coverage was too good. That one falls incomplete.
Only fan.
Another shot from the 9 on 2nd and goal. Here's Breida. And from the 9, they get this to the 5-yard line. Not a whole lot there. The defense was ready, it looked, for that run-pass option.
You get the sense the next time he has that
the boy said he listening to the black tape instrumentals. That's fine.
Back a little bit of an apology on that one, huh?
They've been denied touchdowns in the red zone twice already. Here comes 3rd and goal. They'll run here on 3rd and goal. And he'll get him a bit closer as he's down to the 2-yard line. This defense bending but not breaking. It's a gain of 3. It's now 4th and goal. Well, let's see what they do. They're knocking on the door here in the 2nd quarter.
And you know what you look at on your play sheet? Your 2-point conversion plays. Because you've drawn up a number of them in today's football. You don't just have 1 or 2 for the game. You have more like 6 or 7. Which one do you like here? Because that's essentially what you're going for right now. That spot of the field, call one of those and go get 6.
And they've now made 2 trips to the red zone and still looking for their first touchdown.
Not able to punch it in, and if you're on defense, your confidence is sky high. Because mentally, you're saying, hey, you're in the red zone, we're thinking we're giving up 3, we just want to give up 6. In this case, they end up not giving up the touchdown at all. They've got to feel great about what they got done.
Isaiah Rodgers up to make the tackle.
That's someone who's pretty happy right there. That's the defense coordinator. Body after body getting to him before he can get started.
On 2nd down now, it's Hines. And a short gain here as he gets it up only to about the 6. They follow up the first down 1-yard run with a minimal gain of 2.
I do know from experience that when you slow down someone's running game, you're now doing the dictating on defense. And guess what? Now you're getting ready to tee off on their quarterback because they have to throw it all the time. But you still have to be alert for the draws and other things.
Rodgers is going to go down in the end zone. It's a safety. So after a scoreless first quarter, we at least finally get some points on the board.
But it can't be what either of us expected, can it?
No, the safety's not what you expect for the first points of the game.
You telling me?
One of the goose eggs is gone.
Yeah, I didn't see what the
And
next
remember,
was,
following the safety, you give the football up as well, and they free kick it from the 20 now. On the return, it's Rodgers.
Start tweaking.
Matt Breed in the offense heading back out. He's over 40 yards here in the second quarter. Been nice and effective for them, hasn't he?
He has definitely been dependable, and really shouldn't underestimate what he's getting done here, because anytime you're on a pace that's going to approach 100 yards, you've really done some damage in an NFL game.
And now he's looking just to add to his totals. First down, Hurts. And he was hit as he threw it there, and it forces it incomplete.
Ray certainly did a nice job improvising there, extending the play, hoping someone would come open downfield, but they never did.
After the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 20.
Let's go. Check. Crunch.
Hurts sets up to throw it. A battle for it, and it's intercepted. Jordan Brooks with it.
And that's now the 2nd time he's picked off a pass here in the first half alone. Again, another great read defensively, and you just see him get in the right position to make the play and get his guys the football back.
On first down, Hines, and very little there. He might have gotten a yard. Yeah, I think he got a yard to the 41. Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. Here's Rodgers. He'll get that complete to his tight end, Komet. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. A reminder, once we hit halftime, as we do all season, we'll send it down to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. He'll have all the stats and scores from games in progress around the NFL. And he'll take it into the end zone for an Eagles touchdown. An 18-yard touchdown grab. And the Eagles have taken the lead. Great corner route there. Not only able to catch it, turn it upfield, and get into the end zone.
It usually involves a little bit of an extra move, doesn't it? You've got to get them thinking that you're moving to the middle of the field and you're breaking away to that corner. Boy, that was well executed.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away.
Restart.
Fielded in the end zone. And ultimately, he stopped right where he would have been if he had simply gone down to a knee at the 25.
What time I started feeling completely high.
Out comes the Jacksonville offense as they get set to take over here. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more
you'd be like,
when you start that
oh
next
shit,
drive,
I'm high.
no, you just throw
you know what I'm saying?
I think you
At some point, you know you like, oh damn, I'm actually high now. So how long did it
just go ahead
actually
and be
take?
loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense.
Oh, I like these Jordans.
Oh, yeah. Attack him here. The extra effort after the catch makes it good for a gain of 26 and also a first down.
He technically don't deserve it right now.
Look, now he don't even, he gonna drop every ball now. It's a new game. I got to get him involved early.
Out of the gun. Escaping the pressure right. It's complete to Brown, right side. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red
y'all be trying to stiff arm on himself?
25 yards there on the catch and run.
That how you feel the benefits or whatever from the camp a little bit sometimes?
Like that, he won't be number 2 for long.
But that's what often happens when you have competitors.
I think that how got to be earlier than later.
Numbers, the whole deal. And let's face it, all of them, they all want to be number 1.
Normally when I try to step,
try to step on a little nigga.
Nice gains. That one for 14 yards.
I try to catch him at it. I usually
try to catch him. Seemed like a couple sets of eyes were on the quarterback. So
where the ball is like behind you type shit. You know what I'm saying?
You need good blocking up front in order to gain yardage.
Like at a 45 to where.
Instead of doing right and they look the same, whether it's handed off inside or the quarterback keeps it.
I think sometimes
defense so often, and in this case,
I think sometimes them hoes in the hole will work, like trying to pop through, you know, like just basically quick push a linebacker and quick keep going.
Has three options, right? So what's different from that versus the triple option that we see the service academies run at the college level?
Well, I got
the triple option at the college level.
He weighed 230.
Most things are called outside of the quarterback faking it to the runner and then keeping it himself.
His power
What I mean is, in the NFL, that option to throw the football all comes about organically.
I tried to run it. I tried to truck a nigga. He went low. I tried to truck him and he went low on my tight end, and it automatically made me hurdle him.
And once again, the Jaguars are back out in front. And nothing special there. They show they were going to run the football. They ran it. They got it in.
Like old-time football, right? Hey, this is exactly what we're going to do. Straight-ahead power, and they got it done.
Hurts will
boy, Cam, look at this silly shit.
Steps away to his left. And he will get into the end zone to extend the lead by 2 more. And that was the old QB one-man band play there on the conversion.
And look, let's face it, even quarterbacks who don't have great mobility, in certain situations, they're able to actually take the ball in themselves. Remember way back when Joe Namath against the Giants in the Yale Bowl, right? Remember Joe had all those knee operations. They thought he couldn't run it. No one accounted for him. He practically walked into the end zone.
Now this will make it into the end zone. And he'll decide to not bring this one out as their drive will begin at the 25. The Eagles coming out as they get ready. And you figure, Charles, they have enough time here in the first half, more than a minute, to put a drive together, at least get them in position to try a field goal.
Yeah, they've got all 3 timeouts at their disposal, so I'm actually thinking bigger. With those 3 timeouts, that amount of time on the clock, I'm thinking about trying to get a touchdown and settle for a field goal.
Now a play fake. Rodgers. Harris has it over the middle. The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts.
That was filled
as they'll stop it with just over a minute to go before half.
MOGIs.
On 1st and 10, here's Rodgers. That's going to be caught. It's Jacoby Myers. Now the Eagles will use the second of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 55 seconds to go until halftime. Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards. Shotgun now for Rodgers. And the Jags get to him as down he goes. Chase Young picks up his 2nd sack of the afternoon. Open man is Myers. And he can only get this to the 42-yard line. And that is not near enough. 2 yards is all they'll get on the completion. It's 4th down. The Jaguars going to go ahead and use their first timeout as it comes with 22 seconds to go here at half number 1. Here's Jordan Berry now as he's on to punt for Philadelphia. And this is away. It's a high kick, and he got all of it. Now this is fielded in the end zone. It's a nifty return of 29 yards. And control of the football switching hands with very little time remaining until the half. The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. And the ball backed way up. So thinking with this amount of time on the clock, probably just sit on it. And we'll see these 2 teams go to the lockers.
Yeah, I don't think you want to overthink it in this situation. Either side of the ball. Just go ahead and finish up the half and get on out and talk about it.
Line of scrimmage, the 28 now as they come up on 2nd and a couple. So we've hit halftime. Just a field goal separating these 2 teams at the break. As we now go downstate to Orlando and check in with Jonathan Coachman with our EA Sports Halftime Report.
All right, Brandon, we'll get back to you guys in a bit. But first, let's take a look around the NFL here on this first Sunday of October. We'll get started up at Lucas Oil Stadium in the capital city of Indianapolis. And that game tied at 7 in the 2nd quarter. From there, we head down south to Tampa to check on the Bucs at home at Raymond James Stadium. And for the moment, they find themselves trailing the visiting Carolina Panthers.
Throw it high.
Mike Williams,
I pressed L1 on that throw cam.
Lastly, we head to Gillette Stadium in Foxborough. Check on the Patriots. And they have the lead in that one over the visiting Minnesota Vikings.
You go high over that linebacker's head, and it's the tight end versus the corner, so it's whatever. You know what I'm saying?
Which offense can break through in the second half? To find out, let's hand it over to our broadcast team of Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
Thank you, sir. A field goal separates these two teams as we come back for this second half.
Let me go see how big he is.
The Jaguars in possession of the lead, and they will get the football as we are underway in the second half.
265,
That'll be taken about a yard deep.
That's tough to cover
and
for
no
a corner.
Fireworks to start the half. This will be a touchback.
Tough to cover for anybody.
So here are the Jaguars to take over on offense.
What's up, bro?
They're on a 3-game winning streak, and right now looking good in this one as well.
September 11th. What time?
Breida to get the third quarter started.
It's a thing. Yeah, I'm booked from like 1 to 5.
At the 44. First play of the drive.
That's probably the time to shoot.
19 yards.
I'm not sure how much more evidence they need, partner, than to understand that if they don't start to slow him down.
11 to 3. Yeah, I can do like I could be there for sure from like 10:30 to 12:30, 11:45. You know what I'm saying? I could. Where is it? But I could be there as close to. I gotta be where I gotta be at 1. Like I really gotta be at where I gotta be at 12:45. Because it's I got a session, but it's at a spot that the people who are doing the session booked. You know what I'm saying? So basically, I'm not on my time. I'm shooting in somebody else's studio that somebody else paid for. Basically, yeah. But whatever until, like I said, I got to be there at 1, which means like 12:45. So until whatever, yeah. Yeah, it's about 12:30, honestly. Yeah. Okay. Just let me know. Even if she needs somebody else, you know, whatever. I got somebody who I would shoot, like the person that I do weddings and anything like that with. I would just, we also share the studio and all of that. So if he needed somebody to come when I'm not there or just later, I could just ask and see if he's available. But yeah.
You've got to have that leverage, don't you? We always talk about low man wins in the running game for an offensive lineman versus a defensive lineman. It's essentially the same thing in pass protection. Get lower than that defensive lineman so that you can keep your balance and keep him away from your guy trying to throw the football.
An incredible play there. They do get big yardage, but they're still stopped a yard or two short, and it's 4th down.
There's another example what defensive coaches constantly preach, not allowing any run after the catch. They gave up a few more yards than they wanted to, but they were able to get him down quickly and force a 4th down.
And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. A gutsy call. Turns out to be a good one, though. First down on a pickup of 11. Good spot on the field to go for it. Kind of no man's land, as they call it, and it worked out.
Yeah, they call it no man's land because your punter's telling you it's too short. I'm just going to punt it into the end zone. Your field goal kicker might give you a little raised eyebrow. Might be too far for the field goal, so it gives you a great chance to go for it. Personally, if you have those tendencies to be aggressive as a head coach, you kind of like this spot because it gives you the decision to go ahead and go for it when you want to anyway.
The last run got 9. That leaves him with 2nd and a yard. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
Well, we always talk about how you've got to be quick when you go through your progressions, and here's another prime example. Trying to look downfield, he was standing in the pocket, but just couldn't find anyone open, could he?
No, not enough time. They hit him and forced that incompletion. And he gets this down to the 18, good enough for a 1st down. That's good for 9 yards as they convert on the 3rd down play.
Looks to me like maybe there's a little attrition setting in with this drive. Because when you see that type of a run, I get the feeling the defense get a little bit tired.
And that's the last thing they need, especially when they look up at the scoreboard. Being chased out left toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete. Hollywood Brown, the intended receiver, and that'll bring up 2nd down.
That was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, Defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of him, and I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete. Well, that was one of the few times they've been able to contain him thus far. He's over 100 yards for the game, but he lost a bit off his total on that carry.
On third down, he'll drop to throw. And that's going to be incomplete.
On,
the contact there enough to jar that ball free, and it brings up fourth down.
I like what they tried to do there. Tried to hit him with something quick with the ball in his hands and hope he could make some yards after the catch and pick up a first down. Weren't able to do so on that play.
Damn. Ooh, let that bitch go.
Let it go. Let it go.
I can't see him.
Well, looking at it from a defensive perspective, that keeps it down.
Yeah, and I knew he wasn't going to slide. It was too close to the end zone.
Not a bad job on the defensive side.
I would say that you pointed out something right there, and that is you actually have both sides
he's not having
with
it.
that exchange.
He's not having it.
Happy in quotes, of course. One team, hey, we've kept it within range. The other side saying, hey, we put points on the board and did stretch out the lead. Let's see how this
that nigga tried to juke me too.
Line, though, 3 points for the opening drive.
That nigga mixed my bitch
So here are the Eagles now as they get set for their first possession of the second half. They trail off.
Yeah, he got me, bro. You saw mine. He hit me for like a 60-yarder.
We'll see what they can do.
And I can't wait to see what they have planned, because some teams script to start a half. Other teams just go, okay, these are the sequence of plays we want to run. These things worked well for us. And sometimes they throw in that big chunk play right away.
Shocker.
Try and get after them early and try and create a big play to give themselves some momentum.
See what they have up their sleeve. 3 yards the gain there, second down. Shotgun now for Rodgers. Open man is Komet, the tight end. And he'll get it up to the 33-yard line. A gain of 3 last play. This time they double it and pick up 6. Rodgers looking to throw on 3rd and 2. Open man is Jacoby Myers. He's got it. It'll go as a gain of 6 that time, and it moves the chains as well.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
On first down, Rodgers. That's complete into the hands of Myers. And he gets this one to midfield before he's brought down. Right back to him for 10 more and a first.
Well, that certainly has to feel good. It's not all the time that the play caller should get all the credit. Sometimes I think in the huddle, the quarterback just says,
damn, I fucked it up. Wait, what am I doing? No. Take it. Bring your ass back.
Nice first down. Drive keeps moving.
The tackle made that time by Bryce Callahan.
I have to think a major focus of the halftime means having to be figuring out how to create space for the running game to get operating.
Well, what you pointed out to me at half seems accurate. That line has struggled to sustain blocks.
Yeah, I would agree with that too.
Oh, he picked it up anyway. Ain't that a bitch?
Teams at the first level, make sure that block's secure before they slide off and try and chip someone at the second level.
Back now in
well, because I thought it was a free play. Well, I didn't think it was a free play, but I just threw it up because I knew it was a holding penalty, and I thought worst case scenario, my nigga will knock it down, but I didn't, and he would have if it wasn't for the fucking tip. I didn't see that other corner drifting back. I thought that it was just that safety chasing me.
It's Rodgers.
I ain't know.
Picked off at the 30. He's at the 30.
Yes, sir. Pick that out, my boy. Oh shit. Wait, Cam, who the fuck is that? Oh, that's your linebacker. Why he so fast?
That's my safety.
Oh, you switched it. Okay.
They safety, but his hybrid is up there.
Defense, they were suffocating there again in a big way.
And they've done it not just by out-athleting them, which is often the case, but by being able to adjust to anything they tried to throw at them and beating them into the punch each and every time.
Another fumble, Cam. Get up, Kyrie. Get up, Kyrie.
And now
why do you even die for that one?
Offense. They'll go for 2. They'll look to throw, and he's got it. So the 2-point conversion is good.
Right, he could have just scooped that and gone. Right.
And they turned the pick 6 into a pick 8 with that 2-point conversion.
I love how you upsell. That is outstanding right there. What a big-time play. Big switch in how this game was going, and then they capitalized a little bit on top.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6, and now the kick is away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. Now Philadelphia ready to get going on offense again. We'll see if they can band back together after the pick six. It hurt badly, but still within striking distance. A 2-score game.
That's why he said I got high around 9:30.
You see, Cam, look at that silly shit.
What the fuck is that? Did you pitch that?
Yeah, I pitched it. It was an option.
Now Rodgers to try again.
But the ball, stupid.
They'll find Hines out of the backfield. And they work this well upfield across the 45.
Ooh,
22
Cam.
yards
Ooh,
on
Cam.
the catch and
Yeah.
run.
I see.
Fourth quarter, every drive so critical, and you figure they only get one more shot after this, so a touchdown's imperative on this drive.
It is, but you also have to think to yourself in play calling, don't hold anything back. Don't save it for the second touchdown. You got the first one for the second one, didn't matter.
Here's a first down throw that's complete. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. Second and right at a yard. Hard to believe his first catch of the game defensively. They bottled him up. That's why they're well on their way to victory.
Put your best cover guy on him and then change the coverages behind him throughout the game. Brackets, double, zone, man, you name it. Make sure he gets a lot of angles.
That last catch short of the marker by just a yard leaves him with a very manageable 2nd and 1. Working from the gun, Rodgers. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. 7 yards there and a first down. But correct me if I'm wrong, you're down 2 scores. I don't think you need to rush just yet, but you can't take your time either.
Yeah, even if you don't want to commit to full 2-minute offense, you have to up the tempo, up the urgency. Maybe you're starting to call 2 plays in a huddle each time you snap the ball.
Got a man, it's caught.
Well, you see that bullshit going?
And he is into the end zone. Touchdown,
Yeah, one missed tackle shit.
That's a Aaron Rodgers shit I was talking about.
He caught that hole in a perfect spot.
You know, 1 by land, 2 by sea. He didn't mention air because right now we're seeing a big-time performance, aren't we? That's 2 touchdowns so far in this game.
Nigga, it's 5 niggas over there.
Every now and then actually
Right, but shit, he caught that hoe going a weird way. Yeah, that's crazy.
I like that you fit that into the broadcast.
You know, I just grab a nugget when I can.
Rohrwasser now for the point after. It's up and good. This becomes a 21-14 ball game now. A drive there of just 4 plays. The result, Philadelphia in the end zone. This game back within a touchdown now as the kickoff's away. Here's Dante Pettis on the return. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return. Charles, you'd said the magic number was probably right around 20 for this defense because they're facing one of the top 5 offenses in the league in terms of points scored. They've had their moments, but this offense just a little too good, isn't it?
They really are, because no matter what you do to make an adjustment on defense, they've had an answer for it.
That's late, Riz.
Call it a gain of 4 on first, and that'll make it 2nd down.
Brandon, you know how many times we've done games, and at the start of the 4th quarter, we see both teams hold up the 4 fingers. 4th quarter is ours. Well, how about this drive? You saw the 4 fingers for 4-minute offense, and this offensive line has really hunkered down and established themselves.
Now, this is where they say, put the game on our shoulders, we'll lead the way, right?
No doubt about it, and let me tell you, if you're a running back, all you want to do is get behind those big fellas, have a little vision, and find some space.
And a solid way to do that on the first play of the drive there. And that's going to be incomplete.
Well, he caught
Good effort there, trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down.
56 is Mike. 56 is Mike.
Hurts. And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Teron Johnson able to pick it. A seismic shift in momentum here in the 4th quarter. That's the break that the defense needed.
And you know as well as I do, people are going to question the play call in that situation. Sometimes you have to question the execution, not necessarily the call. And in this case, those defenders found a way to give their team a chance.
52 is Mike. 50.
So after the INT, it's Rodgers. He's got his man on the crossing route.
Oh,
it's a gain of 16 and an Eagle first down. Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me, and I'm going to keep firing.
And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up second down.
Well, they're unable to convert that into much, but it's never a bad idea to try to get the ball into a tight end of his caliber's hands and see what kind of disruption he can cause.
Oh.
Here's a pass swung out left to his running back. Call that a loss of a yard, and things get a little more difficult here, 3rd and 5.
Well, I know it goes against the instincts of the person catching the ball, because all you're ever taught is catch the football, don't drop it.
But drop it there.
Yeah, in that situation, dropping it would have been better. End up losing yardage, even though they completed the pass.
As good as a sack.
Yeah, how about that? Although they won't get the same credit for it, and it won't help them at contract time.
On 3rd down, it's Hines. And he won't be close to a first down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there, and it'll bring up 4th down. This run defense has been pretty stout all game long. Now you're here in the 4th quarter. Should rely more on the passing attack.
I don't think you have any choice, and I don't think you have to dress it up at all either. Throughout the first 3 quarters, you're still trying to convince the defense that you may run the football. That's out the window right now. Protect, let your quarterback operate, and try to find some targets in the open field, downfield.
So the failure to convert, no doubt, really hurts. But this one's not over. A good chunk of time on the clock and the timeouts.
Yeah, not only do they have the timeouts, as you just noted, they're going to get an extra one with a 2-minute warning. And that's going to help in big way. So in a sense, they have 4 timeouts in their pocket. The big thing, stopping them on defense now. They can't let them get a first down and make them use their timeouts.
Yes,
and get a
sir.
fresh set of downs. They've got to stop them right
Good
here.
Call,
and if so,
Corey D.
they've still got an opportunity.
Good call, my boy.
Fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a 1-score game. So it's Jaguar football here as we welcome you back. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. Second down, here's Hurts. Quick slant to Brown. And way up past the 35 before he's taken down. And quickly, we're going to get another stop here with 1:54 left as they call the timeout defensively. And not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. That one looks like he'll throw here, eluding the pressure right. And that is caught on the right sideline, but out of bounds, says the line judge. The throw took him a little too far. It's 2nd down.
As soon as I saw him break contain and get outside, my first thought and my eyes gravitated downfield, because nowadays, most of these quarterbacks, when they do that, they want the big play downfield. They don't want to throw it short. In this case, he took the shot. It fell incomplete.
And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. Now the Eagles will use the second of their timeouts as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important 3rd down. From the gun, it's Hurts. Dancing to his left. Now he'll square up and throw deep left sideline. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete.
One thing that offensive guys stress when they throw the deep ball, you're just counting on your receiver to find it, adjust before the defensive back can get his head around. In this case, though, the DB matched it move for move and knocked it away.
And this one hits at the 1, continues on into the end zone for a touchback. So Aaron Rodgers and his offense down by 7, less than 90 seconds to go. A 4th straight defeat looming on the horizon, barring a comeback here as they've got it with a 1st down. He'll look to throw. Over the middle, and it's incomplete. He was looking for his running back, Nyheim Hines, but it's going to be second down. Rodgers to throw. Over the middle, he's got Myers. And he'll be corralled right around the 34. Give him 14 on that one and a first down. And a quick throw here, that's complete. A gain of 6 there on first. Rodgers in control as he hurries his guys to the line. And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game. An important play right here, 3rd and 10.
And I would expect pressure here.
And he's taken down right at the 45-yard line. The Eagles will take their 3rd and final timeout, as the clock will stop with an even 20 seconds left to go. Back to throw. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And a crusher there as it's intercepted. Able to get down and pick it. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. And they've got this one in hand. No timeouts remaining defensively, so this one should just be one kneel and then handshake.
Get out of there. Get out of there.
And he's got daylight.
Oh, shit.
It's a foot race.
Oh, Lord.
And he's across for the late touchdown. And in the final seconds, that one should just about put a camera on this game. So what was already a game to remember becomes even more so as that touchdown run, a lengthy one, takes him over 200 yards now.
I'm doing like you can.
And I love the fact
score back-to-back plays like Red Zone Network.
It took a pretty good sprint, didn't it? I mean,
that was nice.
1 or 2 yards.
You see it, they got skinny too.
That really put an exclamation point on the game he's having. Fantastic, a lot of fun to watch.
He's got it as they double up the lead.
Oh, and he caught it with his hand. Oh,
those are the ones the offensive coordinators dream about. One-play drives from that distance. What an effort. It results in the touchdown. After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off.
You might have missed that. No, he missed it.
And they will not get a chance to return it as it's through
You
the
should
end
have kicked the
zone for a
onside kick
touchback.
for him and end the game. We both playing the computer.
The Eagles
I'm watching his
set to
screen.
begin their next drive. This is just an exercise in futility. Do you even bother running a play here offensively?
I'm watching his stream.
Because now is not going to erase what's happened during the game. So after it's over, you're going to go to the film, find out where the game was really lost. But this is not a situation now where you're going to make up for anything.
We'll see what they do here. So this will be a win for
fumble cam.
Jacksonville. And they were really helping.
And the kicker picked it up. All right,
That's a big ass nigga,
I think
dog.
what we
Big
saw in
retarded
this
ass
one,
kicker, dog.
today's defense. And what I
Now he
mean by
not big,
that
bro.
is
He
in the
just got
old
big
days,
pads.
That nigga big as
He just got on all the equipment his
That
parents
nigga
prepared
look
for him
like
to play
he's
football.
equipment manager.
holding
Just to
down
give
their
you all
yardage,
of
right?
shit.
Don't let them throw the ball
He need
through
all the
air,
equipment.
gain a lot of- But now
His mama
it's
was
about taking
scared.
the ball away.
His mama
Taking
was
away
scared.
possession,
She didn't want to
get
get
the
him
ball
hurt.
back on their offense.
She
They had 3 takeaways in this one, and
Nigga
it led them to
got-
victory.
No,
Oh,
she
Dave
in
Chappelle.
No, she in the stands talking
Continues here
about
as they move to 4-0.
why y'all didn't get my
And they'll get to
shit.
stay home again next week. Meanwhile, for the
Why my bad?
Eagles,
Why you got
they'll
the
sit
bad
now
pads?
0-4, and they'll look to regroup next week as they head to Houston to take
I
on
noticed
the
that all
Texans.
they had.
I'm Brandon Gaudin. Certainly have to thank Charles Davis, my broadcast partner,
Ricky
and our
Seals
entire
Jones gets his
crew.
name
We'll catch you
called.
next time right
Wow.
here. It's the NFL on EA
Guess I drink
Sports.
the last of this white hand. It ain't much.
Let me have the rest in, bro.
Shit, this ain't nothing but a swallow. I made it a drink. Don't worry, I plan on going out of the country soon. I definitely had bought 3 bottles. I had room for a 4th. My nigga rating was a fucking 34.1. No touchdowns, all picks.
Damn.
Niggas defense.
Yes, sir. Let's go, Jason Pitts.
I need to grab me an ounce for the 120.
Man, come on, bro. That's fucking trash.
Why you didn't give it to the other nigga though?
I ain't had no option. It's predetermined.
That's how it was set up.
Fuck me.
Are you winning anyway? Like talking to you like you losing?
Yeah, nah. Damn, but I still wanted to score. I should have done it differently. I should have definitely just handed it to. I should have went back in the huddle and got it to Saquon. Just because I need him to score touchdowns anyway. He hasn't scored this season, I don't think. Whoop! Sean Murphy Bunting is a fucking baller. Sean Murphy Bunting, Cam. Goddamn.
Oh, come on. That nigga broke on that bitch real nice.
Ooh, wait, as soon as he threw it.
Yeah.
Yes, sir. This nigga got best DB. Cam, he got best DB last year. And this nigga tried to leave franchise. 13 million. He got that nigga for the cheap. 13 million. Hell no. I said, boy, you finna stay right here. If prisoners can't run the prison, my nigga, what the fuck going on? Hell no. Inmates can't run this, so sign right here, bro. You trying to leave, sign this. Instead, sign this. Nigga signed that free agent tag, that franchise tag, and now he up for renegotiation again, getting to like 22 million a year. He don't want to take it. Franchise that nigga again. That nigga will retire a Chief.
You up there sweating? You got the big sweats.
Let's go. 50 seconds left. Yeah, these. That nigga Dave Chappelle. What?
You wanna go get some booger sugar tomorrow?
Some booger sugar. Some booger sugar.
Oh wait, we ain't going to Vegas. Never mind. Only in Vegas.